What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Now, this is a pretty old story, but this is something that was sent to me. This happened about, 4.5 years ago now. So this goes back to when Luke Walton was no longer the head coach of the Lakers, and he was replaced by the Phoenix Suns head coach, Frank Vogel. And this is a report from Sports Illustrated. It says, report, Rich Paul complained to Adam Silver about Luke Walton early in the season. Paul reportedly told Silver that Walton was not the right coach for the Lakers. LeBron James' agent and business partner Rich Paul reportedly made NBA Commissioner Adam Silver aware that he did not believe Luke Walton was the right coach for the Lakers. According to a report from ESPN's Baxter Holmes, Paul met with Silver in November while the commissioner was meeting with Maverick Carter for lunch. Paul, who was seated at a nearby table, approached Silver to complain about Walton. Silver, quote, shrugged off the remark and asked who Paul thought would be the right coach. Paul suggested former Cleveland Cavaliers coach Tyronn Lue, according to Holmes. Holmes also reported that Paul told others, including journalists through back channels, that he did not support Walton. This is my question. Okay. First of all, it's pretty obvious that Rich Paul was speaking for LeBron James. Okay? And this is just another example of the meddling that LeBron James and his camp does when it comes to front office affairs. But yet, when criticized about it, they like to try like they don't really meddle. They don't try to get involved. The front office is the front office. But in reality, they're constantly meddling when it comes to the day-to-day functions of the NBA franchises that they are part of. The only team that they really weren't able to do this with is Miami. And that's why LeBron James, didn't like playing for Miami. But this is the bigger point I want to make. When do agents go to commissioners and try to make calls about what the organization should be doing? The agent, I'm not saying agents don't have their opinions, but we remember David Falk, right? David Falk was once the most powerful agent in the NBA. His most famous client was, of course, Michael Jordan. You never heard reports that David Falk went to the Bulls front office. You never heard reports that he went to Jerry Krause or Jerry Reinsdorf, let alone confront David Stern and say that, we're unhappy with Phil Jackson. We're unhappy with Phil Jackson. We think that the prior coach was the best one. We know that Jordan loved playing. He loved playing for Doug Collins, right? But they didn't do that. Because to me, the agent is there to serve the players. To do whatever is best for the players. Not to try to take over organizations. Not to have all this influence within the I mean, it's just sick. This is what happens when players get too much fucking influence, in my opinion, man. And they start trying to... They try to interfere too much in shit that they really don't know the fuck they're talking about. Look, you won't believe LeBron James is this basketball savant? Fine. But he's not a business fucking savant, okay? He's not. He don't... Just because he know how to play basketball doesn't mean that he knows what the fuck he's talking about when he's trying to build and scheme teams. Because look at that guy before. When he had carte blanche, after they won the little fucking meaningless bubble title, he changed the whole team. He's the one that wanted Russell Westbrook over here. He's the one that wanted Dennis Schroeder over here for an 8th time, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? He's the one, if I'm not mistaken, that advocated for so many of these damn trades. And then, when things don't work out, he wants to point to the organization. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's just another example of how they try to strong arm and control this team. And Jenny Buss is letting them get away with it.